guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is May. Why am I talking to myself? Disclaimer before this video starts. A couple disclaimers actually. There's no such thing as perfect skin. Everybody's gonna have some texture to their skin. Everybody's gonna have that one bump. Everybody's gonna have that one thing. But as long as for the most part your skin is looking very flawless, you have clear skin. Don't let these edited pictures of people's skin deceive you and make you think that your skin is never going to be as clear as that. Keep taking care of your skin, keep washing your face, keep moisturizing, keep hydrating, and yeah, just, you know, live your life, live your best life, because your skin is perfect just the way it is. Second disclaimer, my voice is going to be very raspy in this video as it is now because I am battling a little bit of allergies, so I have a dry, itchy throat and a little bit of a cough. I'm having a little rasp right now. I'm sounding like a little dying duck. I just wanted to give you guys those disclaimers. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Masia and I do lifestyle, travel, and beauty content, and tonight's video is going to be an updated skincare routine. If you follow me for a long time, you already know that I already have a skincare routine posted to YouTube, and I kind of still use the same products, but I switched some products out, and I just wanted to update you guys on what I use to keep my skin looking nice and good. The first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys my I need to look to see if you guys can see. This is African black soap. I know it looks like off-brand, but that's because I've been using it, but I'll show you guys. I promise I'm not using fake African black soap. I would never disrespect my culture like that. I have a whole bag of African black soap. I buy it in bulk so that I don't have to buy it that much because I feel like buying the individual bars just it gets expensive after a while. So I buy it in bulk. It's like $10, I think, for like a pound of African black soap. So I just buy it in bulk. I cut it up and I put it in a little plastic bag, and then I just use it until I run out. And then one cube usually lasts like a week, I want to say, if I'm showering really frequently and I'm actually washing my face twice a day like I'm supposed to. Sometimes I do this and tell myself how I be tripping, not doing it before bed, but it's nighttime right now and I'm doing it before bed, so you know, you see the improvement. So yeah, this is the first step to my routine. First of all, let's do this. Before y'all say anything, I already know that my wig is busted and I've been trying to take it off the wrong way, which is just dry and pulling it off for the past 2 nights, and that's because I haven't been feeling like taking it off the right way. But tonight we're gonna take it off the right way and put it on my head for a minute. The way I only wore it for a day and then I just been keeping it in my body. The reason you're not supposed to take it off dry is because it'll just rip your edges off. You put hot water on it, it'll loosen up the glue and make it easier to take off without it being painful. If it's painful, that means it's ripping your edges out. Ooh. See? That's painful. So we're gonna take this off. Ooh. Lord have mercy. Ugh, so that I can actually really get into washing my face when I actually start. So I'm gonna put my bonnet back on, put my braids away. Cool. I need to get one of those little fuzzy things that all the makeup artists have where they can like push their hair out of the way, so when they wash their face or they do their makeup, their hair's in the way. I don't really need that for my hair, I need it for my bonnet because sometimes my bonnet be like, so I like to push it back that way my bonnet doesn't get wet, because I hate when my bonnet is soggy and I'm trying to go to sleep and all I can think about is the fact that the perimeter of my bonnet is wet. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna wet my face really quick. I always use warm water. Someone was like, if you use warm water, it opens up your pores so that you'll be able to clean them out better. But there's a lot of estheticians talking about how that's absolutely fake and it's a myth and it literally does nothing. I don't know. I'm not an esthetician. All I know is it makes me feel like my skin is cleaner if I use warm water when I'm washing my face. So my African black soap is my cleanser, and I like to wash my face twice just to make sure that I've gotten everything that might be on and off. So this is the first one through. Another reason that I like to wash my face twice with a cleanser is because after the first time, I feel like my face is clean, but there's still like product residue on it. So I like to go in a second time to make sure everything is off. African black soap does a really good job at cleansing. You just have to make sure you have a good moisturizing routine, otherwise it's going to dry out your skin. The products that I use after using my African black soap twice to wash my face really do a good job at moisturizing my skin, so that I don't have to deal with the dryness that comes with using African black soap excessively. So we're gonna go in for a second time. Hopefully when I'm looking at the camera in the mirror, I'm actually looking at the camera and not like this all the time. That would be so embarrassing. Also, I don't need people coming at me in the comments talking about some, man, you're not getting your neck. I showered before this. Usually I wash my face in the shower and then I get out and do my moisturizing and whatnot after I use my cleanser. But for the sake of this video, I'm doing it outside of the shower so you guys can see what I'm doing. I showered, I washed my neck in the shower. So now I'm just gonna wash my face. Get off me. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry my face off with a nice clean face towel. So the first thing that I like to do is come over here, make sure you guys can see it. I like to go in with the Dr. Teal's Witch Hazel Facial Toner with rose water. I typically do not use this one just because it has witch hazel in it, and witch hazel really dries out my skin. The rose water is really hydrating is what I meant to say. I keep talking to myself, I'm sorry. Y'all over here. The rose water in this is really hydrating, so I don't really deal with much of the effects of the witch hazel as much as I would if I used witch hazel by itself. But I really like to use rose water alone by the Heritage, but I wasn't able to find any of that at my local Target, so I ended up having to get this. I don't pour it onto my hand and use it. I put it in a little travel size spray bottle so that I can take this whenever I'm traveling. It's also very accessible in my bathroom, so it's small, doesn't take up space, and I can just pick it up and use it. So just spray my whole face. Then I rub it in. Sometimes I don't get my whole face on accident, so gotta go back in, make sure. Make sure you get your neck, because your neck skin is just as sensitive as your face skin. Something that the girls have been doing lately is bringing it all the way down to their chest. Personally, I just feel like that's unnecessary because I already have a body care routine, and I feel like if you have a body care routine, you don't really need to drag your facial skincare routine down below your neck. But I don't know, that's just, I don't do that. So my skincare routine goes cleanse twice, toner, serum, toner, moisturizer, and SPF. I just wanted to let you guys know the steps that I'm going through. So right now we're on the serum step, and I usually use marine hyaluronics by The Ordinary, but when I went to Sephora, they didn't have any. So what's actually in this bottle is the hyaluronic acid by Inkey. It's easier for me to put it on my face if I have the little dropper thing. And the bottle that Inkey puts their hyaluronic acid in doesn't have a dropper. So we're gonna go in with this. I don't use that much. I just use a drop in my T-zone to make sure that it's hydrated, because when I was younger and I was struggling with my acne, I had very, very oily skin, and I used to use witch hazel and apple cider vinegar to like dry out my T-zone just so I wouldn't have to deal with being oily. And that is the completely wrong thing to do. Don't do that. The method that is the best for oily skin or oily to normal skin is to make sure you keep your T-zone or wherever on your face is really oily. Make sure you keep that hydrated and moisturized, because it stops your skin from thinking that it needs to produce so much oil. And so now that I keep my skin really nice, hydrated, and moisturized, I keep talking to myself. Now that I keep my skin nice and hydrated and moisturized, I really don't have to deal with my skin producing more oil than it needs to. So once I do that, I make sure, you know. Usually it does not dry. It's only drying because I'm talking. I usually do this really, really fast, and my face is usually still wet. So now we're gonna go in with a toner. Again, just keep things nice and hydrated and moisturized. Hydration is important, guys. Also, make sure you're drinking water, because, you know, you can do everything you want to outside of your skin. But if you're not taking care of your body on the inside, you're not gonna have that in to out glow. Also, make sure you shake your towel off or use a lint roller on your towel, because that's the new towel that I use on my face, and I can literally feel like a little bit of lint on my face, but it's okay. Everything's just fine. I always get nervous when I record because like I have to get this done. Even though this video is not coming out for another week, I still get nervous because it's always like, okay, everything needs to be perfect, tip-top shape. Let me make sure that I'm getting straight to the point so that when I'm editing later on, it's like not such a pain in the ass to edit so much stuff out because I keep stuttering or I just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I'm kind of learning to just calm down, act like I'm talking to a friend, and just take my time. Sometimes you're gonna stutter, sometimes you're gonna stumble over your words, and that's okay. So what I like to do after I do that is go in with the Fenty Skin Flash Snap Instant Revival Eye Gel Cream. And I just put a little bit under my eyes and on my eyelids because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my sleep schedule is kind of busted. Not even kind of busted, it's very busted. And sometimes I get sleep, sometimes I don't. And especially now with, it's not even allergy season, but I'm really suffering from allergies and I just got over COVID. I'll do a video on that. So I've just been, not feeling the best back to back. And right now I'm dealing with a dry and itchy throat. So that's been kind of keeping me up at night and I haven't really been able to get much sleep. Hence why I'm using an eye cream, but this really just keeps your eyes really nice and hydrated and moisturized and gets rid of dark spots or dark circles or rings around your eyes, and it also gets rid of bags from not sleeping enough. Rihanna came clutch because Rihanna was just named a billionaire, and as much as I hate capitalism and all of that jazz, her products work really well for me. But I'm saying that because things just came out about the brand using child labor, and that's not something that I really align with. So I might be looking into new products, but right now this is what I'm using because I paid a lot of money for these products and I'm gonna fish them out. Anyways, like I said, I just put this on after I finish spraying I usually do it after I put my toner on, but I forgot, I mix it up. But it doesn't really matter. So I do it after I put my serum on before I spray the toner again. I just feel like that's the best method of application, but you can easily do it after you put the toner on. The toner is literally just for extra hydration. And then we're gonna go in with another layer of toner. So like, and then we're gonna use my favorite product in the whole wide world, Fenty Skin's Hydrovisor SPF Moisturizer. This is literally like the GOAT. I will pay whatever money. You know what? It's kind of expensive now, but it's very, very, very much worth the price. Like, I have no complaints about this moisturizer. I just make sure that I get it into all those places. Make sure you get your ears sometimes too. So my camera cut out again. This is why whenever I'm recording, I always make sure and check, or if you hear me in the background saying, oh, is it recording? I have PTSD from it cutting out like that. That's pretty much it for my skincare routine. The next thing that I'm gonna do is go in for my lips. Now, I don't need nobody to bash me, but I will never stop using this product. I don't care. I don't care. Nothing else works like Carmex. I don't care. I don't. Even though the only complaint that I have with Carmex is that you do have to keep reapplying it. If you don't use it, it does make your lips very dry. But it keeps your lips moisturized for a very long time if you do use it. So, that dryness in between when you don't have your Carmex on you is a small price to pay for salvation. Now, if it was daytime after this, I would go with my lip gloss, but it's nighttime. And I just want my lips to be moisturized for the night, and bam. That is it, y'all. Thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notifications every time that I post. And yeah, so until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.